These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to avoid losing them next season.
tonight.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. The Giants ready to go now on offense, and under center is the man in possession of a new contract for 2023 and beyond. In his 5th season now, Daniel Jones.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 2-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing, Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Giants. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
Now a 2nd and 10. What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation. My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 92 yards. Jones' throw complete here to Waller. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Now Jones. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. first down carry for Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Niners will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. You talk about this Giant defense. And they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. The Niners at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. That's complete to Slayton. Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. On to punt, Jamie Gillen. Ray McLeod deep here for the Niners. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back a couple of yards. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. This is McCaffrey on the give, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's a 2nd and 8. Purdy from the gun. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Purdy off the play fake. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Now Jones on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. That is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Jones now on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Jones. This is caught by Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Purdy now to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to our Tiburon Studios here in Orlando. We'll take a minute and look ahead at what's to come this weekend in week number 3. Plenty to look forward to in that early window. One being a noontime start up in Green Bay. A big one for the Packers as they'll square off with the New Orleans Saints. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, another doubleheader. Philly and Tampa at 7:15, followed by the Super Bowl rematch from a couple of years ago, the Rams and Bengals from Cincinnati. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's caught at the 10. A big play there for the Niners. 55 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Mitchell will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
All right, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's Jones to throw from his end zone. And caught up. And now this is scooped. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49ers touchdown. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not reward the fumble. Deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Giants' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Jones. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back to throw again. It gets this out to Saquon Barkley. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Great Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is hitting him.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop a chunk of that. It's just their first sack in this game, and they tackled him 4 weeks ago.
And probably not as much exaltation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you got 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Both teams working on short rests, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. You mix in a few of those. Most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Again, 11, just a little bit short. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. In the fourth quarter, this game is high. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been calling out the entire game. He's opened everybody in that because they sit out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick. That was never in doubt.
Maddenniners set to take over on offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And he'll be brought down here at 28. 75 yards of rushing for him now with the game.
You're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, did they just hand it on for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot? Did they take a big shot down the field?
Yeah, he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there for first down. They run over center with Mitchell. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard to the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Pretty good set up and throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Here's second and a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They get over to tackle Trent Williams for the fraction there. Here comes second down. Purdy to throw. This ball tipped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunately, maybe to get that back. It's third down. Here's Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. The Giants going to go ahead and use the furthest of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next. Who wants it more? This is fourth and a yard. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. But
that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. This is McCaffrey.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, but now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes second down at 5. McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
We can't be too frustrated about this time, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little bit of a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to get it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key is getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
So for the Niners, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. They'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Jazz, the early struggles continue as they sink to 0-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Rick alongside Charles. Thanks for our crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. Don't talk, everybody.